The Socio-Economic Rights Institute of South Africa is taking the City of Johannesburg to the High Court over the recent removal of informal traders from various parts of town. This follows the municipality's clean-up and bylaw enforcement drive, which includes a new registration system aimed at regulating more than 20,000 informal traders. As part of this operation, officials have been removing those without permits or outside of approved areas. But SERI says the traders believe their rights are being violated. Let's get you more on the story. Bring in SABC News reporter Lopang Alamu, who joins us now live from outside the High Court in Johannesburg. And I suppose, Lopang, this is a balancing act between ensuring there's law and order in the inner city and also protecting people's rights.
Ayanda, that's correct. And I think this cleanup campaign has had a lot of tongues talking. And this time SERI saying, but you cannot infringe on the rights of those trying to make an honest living. Now, on our way here, we actually saw some informal traders, but on some parts, you'd notice that there aren't any stalls set up. At the moment, the case is yet to start. We do know that it's an urgent application, so it should start at around 10. And hopefully we get an outcome here today. We're going to try and move closer to where the action is, and our colleague Masabata Galitaba will be giving you some visuals. There are quite a number of groups, Ayanda, that have come out in support of these informal traders. But we also had a group actually that said that the city is well within its rights to ensure that the city is not inundated with informal traders, ensuring that it looks good, ensuring that it's a clean and safe environment. Now with the G20 less than a month away from now, we ask ourselves, what is the long-term plan from the city side? The Johannesburg Mayor is on his way. He's yet to arrive, but we're going to try and speak to someone to get an idea as to what it is that they're currently protesting for. You'd notice that a region of the ANC is here in support of those informal traders. We also do have on the other end, so basically various political parties on the other end, the EFF as well, showing their presence here in support of the informal traders, saying but they're not doing anything illegal. What they are doing is making an honest living out of this trading that they're doing. I'm not sure if there's anyone who's a representative. Hi, Puti, how are you? Is there a representative from the EFF that we can speak to at the moment? I was Luto. Okay, well, Ayanda, we'll go and try and speak to someone else from, in fact, we see the March and March organization. I'm hoping that we can get someone to speak to with regards to this. Hi, Puti. Unjani? Lize ukuzoyenzani la?
Size supporter uMayor wase Johannesburg. Because abantu bokufika la eSouth Africa benza ukuthanda kwabo. Sinemithetho eMzantsi Afrika, but imithetho yonke ayihlonitshwa. Sithi siMzantsi Civic Movement. Phansi ngabantu abangahloniphi umthetho wecountry. Because mabesuka kuma country wabo, they respect imithetho yecountry yabo. Basho nabo ukuthi no, kuma country wethu we respect the laws of their countries. La eSouth Africa is a canonical republic. So what are we doing now? We are in support of Mkhwanazi. We support Mkhwanazi, ukuthi Mkhwanazi akakho yedwa. We are behind Mkhwanazi. Foreigner must go. We are sick and tired. Enough is enough of the foreigners. Thank
you so much. Ayanda, now this gentleman speaking from the civil society group March and March, now his opinion is that, as we would know, that a number of these informal traders are actually foreigners. Their legal status is yet to be confirmed, but he's just basically saying that those who come into the country should respect the rule of law and abide by the bylaws, for example. Now we're going to try again speak to someone from the EFF as well as the ANC. They're a bit up there. We're going to try and speak to someone again. The police just really trying to help us move closer to the other end. Hi, Abuti, how are you?
How are you?
Is there anyone to speak to us?
Yes, the guy.
How are you? Thank you so much for your time. I see.
What time?
For your time to speak to us
No,
right
I'm
now.
not agreed to speaking to you.
But can you speak to us because you're here and everyone is directing us to
can't.
you.
Yeah, you should
But everyone
first
is directing
ask,
us.
what's my name?
I
Who
did.
are you?
I
What can you
did.
speak
I was
about?
going to ask you on air because we are live right now.
Ladies and gentlemen, no,
So-
you can't just say, can you speak? Thank you for your time
But you
when I've
didn't
not
allow
even
me
greeted
to
you.
get there.
Allow
I'm
me
quoting.
to speak to the leadership.
So you don't
then
want to
I
speak
come.
to us at the
I'm saying,
moment?
can you allow me to speak to the leadership?
Would you not
then I
like to
come.
speak to us at the moment?
No, not at the moment.
That's fine, thank you. Well, the EFF saying they will not speak to us at the moment. Let's talk to another now. Ooh, quite some profanities here. Ayanda, as you'd know. We're going to try and speak to someone this time from the ANC. Quite a confrontation between the representatives of the EFF and the ANC. Talk to us about what you're here to do, who you're supporting today. Well, Ayanda, again, not really comfortable to speak to us. We want to try and move out just to avoid the profanities that are being used in this song. A bit of confrontation happening here between the two groups, the EFF as well as the representatives of the ANC. We have moved just outside where they both are standing to avoid whatever it is that was about to start there. We did try speaking to the representative of the EFF, as you would have noticed, as well as those of the ANC. Now ours is to now go inside court and try and find out if we will be getting those visuals live, and as well as just try to speak to the city mayor as soon as he gets here. As things stand, he's yet to arrive, and we'll then get an update just after that court case has been concluded. Ayanda.
All right, Lopang Alamu, thanks very much indeed for that reporting in the Joburg inner city, more specifically outside the High Court in Johannesburg.